Bonsoir, mes amis. Greetings, my friend. Hello, my friends. This is Enzo Hagen of the Alliance for Loki. Hey, Axe Patel, St. Enzo. Hello, my friend. Hope you're doing well tonight. Can't join AQ yet until the war paths are created. Whew, I'm cold. I just went for a bike ride after I played with Meta before our raid, and oh man, it was so cold today. So now I'm on my coat and my hat to try to stay warm. Oh, thank you. What a run. Oh, I mean, Meta saved the day. We would have been like dead in zone 9. Thank you. My friend crocheted it for me. So I'm really excited to wear it. It's such a nice hat. Okay, but we're in the midst of some... What do we got to claim now? Some arena anyway. So let's go jump in and do some arena. Where are we? Here we are. Multiverse Arena. Trying to get some tier 5 basic, which I love. It's the best resource in the game. And yeah, unfortunately, didn't get to anti-venom, but then finally my 3-star came in, so I'm so happy. Hello, Charles Such Enzo. My second 6-star was Doom. Wow, it's amazing. Massacre the Duck for proof. I believe you, my friend. That's amazing. Wow, 2 6-stars, one of them was Dooms. That is really, really good luck. Whew. Oh, I'm also incredibly tired. Too. Just the bike ride just took all of my energy away. Very happy I'm match, and yeah, Doom is just an incredible champion. Absolutely the best. Your Mr. Negative video? I had a very distinct thought when I watched it, but now I can't remember what that thought was. And so let me think if I can remember what I thought. Hey, ciao, Judas Priest. Willkommen, mein Freund. Hope all is good. And Sedge with the bestie. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for the awesome icon. Here, let me answer back with Enzo Love. There it is. Yeah, there's something that really hit me when I watched it, Axe Patel. And I can't remember. I was just thinking, I was like, oh, it's really interesting. Maybe it was a lack of damage. Maybe it was for 20 D-gems because the power gain was crazy. Maybe that's what it was. I just remember watching and thinking, I think it was the lack of damage, to be honest. That's maybe what I noticed in it. But I did watch it this morning, though, which seems like... days away. Boy, I'm sleepy tonight. Yeah, it's gonna be nice to crawl into my bed. So, okay, we'll just get these rewards. Let's see what we have to do for war. Get our Alliance quest done, and sleepy time. The normal rotation, yeah, trying to think, because I was watching you play. It seemed like you would throw it, and oh no, you convert the lights into darks. That seemed pretty apparent. And then I can't remember if you're trying to do lots of SP2s or not. Hey, Mango Plays. Welcome, my friend. I don't know if I recognize you. If you're new here to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you have been here lots before and just a lurker, and so welcome to chat. And if you've been here lots before and I've just forgotten, then welcome, and I'm sorry. Evil Kabam, skip level up. I know, that always happens, Axe. It's like whenever there's a mistake, it always affects the level up. Like, remember that one time, like it used to be random, and level up just didn't appear for like 2 weeks. And like, well, it's random, but you're like, well, how come everything else has appeared and not leveled up? That's when the random did not feel random. How do you lock the 6-star arena? Good question. How do you unlock it? Must be a level thing, is my guess. Mango Plays. I can't even remember when it was not ranked, when I couldn't get into it at all. Maybe it has to do with what level you are on collected. Throne Breaker. Can't remember what it was before that too. I'm new. Yeah, it must have to do with what I don't know. Level's the wrong word. What do you call those things? What honor you're at? Are those things honors? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the right way to describe those are. Yeah, I have a feeling you'll have to play the game a bit more to can get the 6-star arena. But the 6-star arena is is good. Good way to get 6-star champions. So Cam apparently does not like it to get 6-star champions. He likes it just to play. I was in Cam's stream and he was going very, very big rant against it. Let's see. The SB2 applies Petrify when to control his power gain. Okay. I am new. It's awesome, Mango players. Well, welcome to the game. I remember being new and finding YouTubers and then using them to help me get content. So I hope whatever I've said to you is somewhat useful. I guess I said I don't really know, but oh, how come she didn't phase? Oh, there she is now. She's phasing. So cool. Ghost, Hood, and Shang-Chi, Path 9. Nice. Well, if you need Shang-Chi help, just let me know, Axpertel. I'm ready to assist you with some off-season videos and my just general knowledge and ability with Shang-Chi. Yeah, I should have brought Shang-Chi into what you call it, into War. I'm surprised I'm not often assigned him. Hello, Jason Jabari Gaming. What's up? Just hanging out here, playing this game, trying to get 2 tier 4 basic, and that's my goal. I mean, I'm new to chat. I've been playing for 2 years. Okay, Mango plays. Okay, then welcome. Yeah, it's 2 years. I was trying to think. I think it'd take me over 2 years to get to level 60, probably. I feel like those titles, those honors, came out sort of. I can't remember when the first one was. Maybe a couple years after I started playing in 2016. The game started in 2014 or 2015. I can't quite remember. I'm sure to ask your advice. Good. You and Meta. Oh my God, Jason Jabbar. I don't know how it happened. It just seemed almost a little bit surreal. Maybe because it was broke up in 2 pieces. But, you know, because we were at room 9 this morning. So we obviously started a lot farther than he normally would, because of course he usually started in zone 1. And that room was a wreck for me. That Blizzard was playing so badly. But then Meta pulled through. He pulled all the way through 9. And then after that, he on his own, because I had all my champions dead, he got through 10, and then I followed his path, and it's a double boss hack. So, I mean, well, I didn't take the boss hacks, of course. I took a revive and heal. And then, he just was playing so well. He's such a great player. I mean, you know, you always think, oh, how good a player am I? And I always feel like I'm you know, I would say at least average, maybe a little better than average. But, man, then someone like Meta you play with, and you're like, whoa, this guy is great. And he is so good. So good. And, yeah, so much fun to play with him. And he's just so much fun to play with in general. So, yeah, it was a great run. And, definitely gave me a nice score. I can't remember where I'm at now, but I think I'm in the top 10 at least, maybe even better. Something weird happened today. A guy took an R3 Vision Arcus Airwalker thing with a 565 Kingpin, R1 Mr. Sinister, and R1 Hood. To see that guy's modding. Yeah, sometimes you look at those. I mean, we used to always do that in war. We'd see something and you'd be like, whoa, this can't be right. Like, you know, they do incredible fights and they wouldn't lose any damage. And, definitely something suspicious. They got double our rooms. Well, actually, you just had a unlucky run, my friend. So it happens too. Happens both. I mean, our bosses were they were medium hard. There wasn't. The problem is we never had. Well, the good thing was we never had any stoppers, like these really hard voids or Mephisto. But the amazing thing was, of course, getting to use Thing. Thing was so strong. I mean, just kept on getting what you call it. Oh, the protection is so good. Kingpin's is a very strong champ with Hood, 100% chance to shrug off. Ooh, there it is. Maybe it's just good choice. Okay, and dead. That guy had 0 health loss. Okay, yeah. Sounds very, very suspicious. Hey, Under Mother, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being a member. Give you a bestie. And there's the awesome emoji from you. Oh, I'm really, really excited to see you. Like, nice guillotine profile. What do you think of hers in the buff? I really haven't played with her yet at all, so I don't really have an opinion. I should. I just feel like I've been doing so many other things in stream that I just haven't had a chance to like really sit down and play with her. I've been so busy, it feels like, and I've been doing so many incursions too. It feels like all I'm doing is incursions, which is fine. It's great fun. It's a great mode of game, but I definitely want to spend some time with other things. Ooh, I love this all-woman team right here. Let's see. Either he's too skilled or something's fishy. Yes, sounds like fishy. Hey, co-op. Thank you. I know it was your suggestion for Thing. Obviously that did it. So yeah, thank you for the suggestion. Thing is crazy good. Oh, I wish that I'd done better in my last fight, but with Thing. But yeah, I played pretty poor, to be honest. Remind me when you and I used to play in tournaments. You would just carry me along. It was great. That's what I felt today. I love being carried. Thank you. This hat was made by a friend of mine. She crocheted it for me. Plus, the guy isn't even Thronebreaker. Oh, wow. Every statement, it becomes more and more suspicious, Judas. Oh, was ist suspicious? Ich bin misstrauisch. I think misstrauisch is suspicious auf Deutsch. Ich bin misstrauisch. Misstrauisch. No, that's suspicious. Oh, yeah, that's suspicious. Let's go. Oh, yeah, kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Yes, killed him. At first, I was very skeptical of her buff. Then I started using her, and boy, she's amazing. Oh, nice. Once I started pushing in Act 6.3 again, she's going to get a lot of use. Love my Gillick Queen. Oh, man, that's great to hear. Oh, I love it when they have great buffs. Oh, man, okay, now I really need to go take a look at her. Kingpin has strong regen. It's possible. I mean, it's always so hard to tell, but, you know, it's like your spider sense is tingling, which you're never quite sure what it means. Is there danger? I guess it always means there's danger. Boom, I love her SP1. You carried him in all the early rooms? Did I? I can't remember. I don't remember that at all. Highly unlikely, yes, as I said. The spider sense is definitely tingling on this player. See, I wonder what you do. I guess you could just like take a screenshot and send it to Kabam and just say you think it's modding, and they will investigate. Maybe. So, I guess it just depends on how much time and effort they have. UNZO, hello Armin. That's Unzo. That's my less attractive younger brother. This is Enzo. Oh my god, it's so cold. I went for a bike ride today. It was about 4 hours long. And it was definitely under 10 degrees. I think where there's a thermostat right when we get back into my village, I'd always pass. It was 8 degrees. But it was like no sun today. It was a beautiful gray, cold gray day. It was just so nice. But I definitely was feeling the cold. And so yeah, you know, it's when you get cold and you also are using energy at the same time. It just is different. Oh, well, I feel cold for like a long time afterwards. My chalet is pretty cold right now. Like it's thick wooden walls, but it's not particularly well insulated. It's a really old chalet. It was built in 1806, and it's beautiful and nice, but it's not particularly warm, and I don't like having the heat on too much just because it's sort of a waste. Just because since it's not insulated, I'd rather just put on a nice down jacket and my nice hat and stay warm like that, as opposed to, you know, heat the entire chalet just to keep myself warm. Okay, let's see, who do I want on this team? Her, him. Let's see. It's thundering right now. Oh, where are you, Mango Plays? Obviously not in the same village I'm living in. So, J Hart, apart from Magneto and Colossus, which is one of the best buffs? There's been a lot of good ones. I'm trying to think. I mean, Falcon was an amazing buff. He's super cool. Trying to think who else is amazing. Kingpin was an incredible buff. Diablo might be my favorite. Okay, I still had to mentally go through him, Jay, but I love the Diablo buff. Like, I love regen and I love suicides, and he is like super suicide regen friendly. Wow, look, I got all 3 class advantages without having to do anything on like the first roll. 1 in 216 chance right there. Just got uncollected and used 2 team revives. Nice, Sultan. That's awesome. Wow, 2 team revives. That's nothing, my friend. Good job. Very, very good job. Hey, Farad. Great to see you too. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I like how you wail out on MCOC. Yeah, I mean, that's what Dreamin learned when he met me. He's like, oh, this guy's so cheap. And I sort of am cheap in everything except this game. I mean, yeah, it's definitely my hobby, this game, and that I have decided to spend money on. But like, I never go out to eat. I would say, well, it's not true. I would say I probably go out to eat in a restaurant once a month, maybe a lot. And so, you know, I eat really cheaply. I just buy enough staples to keep me going. You know, it's, yeah, obviously I own my chalet, so I don't have to pay rent, which is nice. And yeah, I'm just fortunate to be in a good state. And I don't really like to spend money. I bought a lot of like clothes and sporting equipment many years ago, and then about like maybe not 5 years ago might be too long a time, but I was just like, I have enough stuff to last me for the rest of my life, and I just really haven't bought anything since. And so I would say this game is probably one of the few things I spend any money on anymore. You know, of course, you know, I don't even travel that much anymore. I ride my bike a lot, which is cheap, and you know, occasionally I'll take trips, mostly inside of Switzerland. But I don't know. I have a pretty frugal life. Just make cheese holes, ride my bike, play this game, sleep, hang out with my cat and Jay, and that's about my life, pretty much. Brazil, hello, Gil Nascimento 843, welcome. And Sid New Adventure saying, let's go, Enzo, double heart, thank you, my friend. I would say Venom and She-Hulk. Ooh, Venom was good. She-Hulk was amazing, you're right. That was such a long time ago, I almost forgot about her. I don't know, I would put Venom behind almost all those. Still a great buff, no doubt about it, but compared to all the other ones that between you and I that we've mentioned, I would have him at the bottom of it. Hey Jasper, thank you. My friend crocheted for me. Was a big spender in everything? No way, Armin. I am a terrible spender in everything. I'm so cheap except in this game. I really am. And so, yeah, it's funny. Like, when we were in MCOC, I'm not MCOC. When we were in New York Comic Con, I guess he's like, get us a limousine. I was like, no, we can walk. And we could walk, and it was 1,000 times better. He wanted us to take taxis and Uber. I just wanted to walk everywhere. I mean, it's cheaper and more fun. BG outside the game? Well, BG's pretty cheap, too, all the time. So yes, I'd say that's sort of true. Okay, I always want to make sure I have different classes, so go him, and him. Enzo! Hyper Gaming. The Swiss dream, it is. Oh my god, it's like just hanging on my mountain village, skiing as much as I can, biking as much as I can, making cheese as much as I can, and yeah, just enjoying life. And though my American side definitely is the happy emotional person, which the Swiss they're happy, not very emotional though. Hello Zophanier. I'm the same, just spend on food and everything else I try to save, but then I'll find a car and I'll want a gaming console and cash out. I mean, you know, of course it's nice to be able to buy things in life. There's no doubt about that. And yeah, I mean, I'm certainly again fortunate to be able to be able to buy things, you know, pretty much when I want them, if I want them, but it just isn't too much I want to buy anymore. But I mean, as I said, for a while, boy, when I'm not that much younger, I mean 4 or 5 years ago, like I was big into triathlon, so I still have like 6 or 7 bikes. You know, I have like my downhill mountain bike, my mountain bike, I have my my road bike and my racing bike and my electric bike, and so maybe that's all of them. And so yeah, I mean, definitely it was a bunch of different things, and of course I was paying lots of fees to race when I was big into racing. Before that I was really into rock climbing. I still ski a lot. I probably have like 4 pairs of skis. I would buy a pair of skis every year or two, and so yeah, I mean, definitely I can't say I've always had, I feel like, something that I've been willing to spend on, and it's always sort of been that one thing. And so right now it's this game. Enzo, love the content. Thank you. Plus the beating. Well, thank you. I pulled 6-star OG Black Panther twice. Is he ranked 2 worthy? Yes, 713 Ivani. And I only say yes because my friend Buddy Lee, who hopefully will pop in here, uses him a lot and says he's really, really good. To be honest, I haven't played him too much since his buff, speaking of who I'm playing with, but I trust what Buddy Lee says. I mean, Buddy Lee is one of the best players in the game. The only thing about Buddy Lee is he is really good he's amazingly good, and he really knows how to use champions well. So that's my only caveat is I don't know if he has any specialty type of playing or any like tricks, like you have to intercept with him a lot and things like that. But check out Buddy Lee's channel, and you'll find some Black Panther gameplay, and then you can decide. I would watch that, and then you can think about it. You can't believe BG food habits. Yeah, Armin, he is a very picky eater. The one thing I've never been in my life is picky. Like, I eat everything. Like, I like whatever there is to eat. Had a nice tuna steak today, which was amazing. It's so easy. You just like rub some salt and some pepper on it and a little bit of oil, and just 2 minutes on one side, 2 minutes on the other, and oh, it's so good. And then I had a salad, and yeah, that was my dinner. It was amazing. Enzo, what do you say to Hulk Immortal? He's a champion, speaking of Buddy Lee, and Super Sam, he's a champion that is incredibly powerful, but I think really difficult to play. It's sort of a very like high risk, high reward champion. Like, if you play him well, whoa, you will do incredible things with him. Huge damage, huge sustainability. I feel like it's easy to make a mistake with him. And I also feel like if you're not skilled and really understand him, it's easy to, just die. Because you lose all your health as you fight. And then, one fight is not so bad because you start full health and get a lot of regen. It's the understanding the sustainability as you go fight after fight after fight. But he's a really cool champion. I always like more unique champions, and one I would like to spend more time myself. Sultan, I sort of keep it secret, but what I tell everyone is I put holes in cheese, and then we sell our cheese to the Americans, and they love it. They love cheese with holes in it, and so they call it Swiss cheese. We just call it cheese. But yeah, that's actually not really true. But that's just what I say to people. I keep my job a secret just because, I mean, as a good Swiss man, I don't mix my professional and personal life at all, and so yeah, I don't talk about it at all here on stream. You making cheese holes, not making cheese. That's true. That's true. We just make the holes in them. You have a lot of bikes, hence why you're giving me one. I know, it's all set, co-op. It's all set. And if you're 175 centimeters like myself, I think we discussed this. I think you were like 1 centimeter shorter, but that's going to be fine. Yeah, I know. I have one bike just waiting for you to go ride. But you have to come here and ride with me for a week, and then you can get it. Mike made a good video on Black Panther. Ah, awesome, Jesper. There you go. There you go. Who was it? Who was asking about Black Panther? I can't remember who was, but 713 Ivan. Yeah, go check out Mike's channel, and then you'll find it. I still don't like fish all that much. Eat pretty much everything. Yeah, nice piece of fish. I must admit, I'm not like a huge fish fan, but I definitely will find myself making it every now and then. I'm going to do a 4-hit combo. Let's see if we can get him to run into me. Nope, he definitely ran into me. It's a little hard on the arena just because the AI is so quirky. Been slowly learning him. Hulk Immortal has lots of potential and fun. Yeah, I mean, he's great. He's great. Okay, Mango Plays, thanks for stopping by, my friend. Hope to see you again in another stream. After this fight, let me go check out and see if we're cleared for war and or alliance quest. Just because, yep, this is war. Oh, I've been doing so bad in war. Oh no, don't SB3 me. Okay, or looks like we might get away with it. Yes, we did. Yeah, war. Oh, I just had three wars. I've had 3 deaths. I just have had a really bad wars. Just haven't felt confident at all in my playing, and so not so good. Okay, let's go just check out war anyway and see. Let me just switch the screen real quick because I have to go to the secret for Loki line chat, which I can't reveal. Just add on to this, I-Hulk, I'd recommend trying him in Cav. I can show people. Huh, okay, that's actually a good idea, Zophanir. Maybe I'll go try him when I do Cav difficulty. I need to start doing some of that anyway. Okay, here he is. Posted. Let's see. Enzo again. Ooh, OG Fury Cap, the classic team 4-4. Okay, I'm so used to 4-4. Okay, Lizer taking Thing in S1. OGV for Claire. Okay. OGV Fury Cap. That's sort of my classic team. I have been using a lot of different champions, so I'm pretty happy to be used like just the standard group. Okay, OGV, Cap, and Fury. Blink. Okay, let's go just jump in real quick, and then we'll go jump into Alliance Quest, and then back to this. Continue, and I wonder if I ever left the incursions. Huh. Sometimes I forget to leave them. I think I did. Also now I think I didn't though. Continue. Actually, let's go take a look for a spectate and see what's happening. Okay, so is that Lizer? It is Lizer. So she's taking Thing, and then I have Claire, and then I have Reed and Havoc. Okay, I've done those fights all a lot, so I feel confident. I'm. It should give you Thing for AW. That's true. That's true. Since I'm so good. Hey Enzo, when I can get Black Widow Clairvoyant to rank 2, I'm going to go for Cav. I love Black Widow Clairvoyant. So my next video, I made another tier list video. I don't know, I was sort of waiting for meta and just at home. I was like, maybe I'll make an improved tier list video. But my next video is going to be like the top 10 champions I like to play. Claire is up there. She's probably like definitely top 5. I love Clairvoyant. Okay, continue war, continue. Edit. Let's go with the classic awesome team of Nick. I love that I have such a high-powered Cap Infinity War. Vision. Save. And begun. I saw that. What was that? And begin. Okay. For Loki versus DSVG. Oh yeah, it's true. No attack selected. Okay, I don't know if that's good or bad. Continue. What am I using Cap Infinity War for? Is it just a synergy? It might just be a synergy partner. Now I'm a little concerned. Let me just double check. I always need to sometimes double and triple check. It might just be a synergy. Cap, OGV, Fury, and Cap. OGV for Claire, Fury for Reed. Yeah, I guess he's just a synergy. He does have an interesting synergy for Vision that he drains all their power. There's Enzo's War Special 2020 Vision. Yes, you know, I've been thinking. I also want my video of my like choices for the next right before. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Such a shame. Sig 200 could do some damage on his own. Continue. I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't mind what you call it. Wouldn't mind. I wish I got to fight this thing. To be honest, it'd be fun. With so his Unstoppable. Does Cap deal with Unstoppable? Fury would be pretty good against it. What was I just saying? I can't remember what I was saying. Never mind. Whatever I had in my mind is gone. Let's see. Nothing too much to worry about. Yeah, I've done both those fights. Path 4 is like my standard, and so yeah, seems like I've done those a lot. Okay, and now let's jump into AQ and do some of those. Oh, my rank 4s. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, I sort of considering Vision as my next rank 4. I know that's will be controversial, but I love Vision. I think he'd really benefit from the extra. Oh, it can't. Okay, it needs slow. Never mind. I couldn't remember if it's a passive one or not. I think that'd be a really cool rank 4. I think it'd help Vision a lot. I mean, as a rank 3, he's pretty good because that's the one problem with him. He just doesn't do so much damage. But as a what you call it, as a rank 4, woo, he might start doing the damage he needs. Hey, Omega Chuck, why do it look so cold? I am cold. I went for a big bike ride today, and ooh, someone's weighing on me. Not so good. And oh, it was so cold. I mean, imagine like a bike ride. You know, you're moving anywhere from like, 25 to 35, 45 kilometers an hour, plus, so the wind's always at you really strong, and then also. You're sweating, so you got sweat, which is like both hot, and then it gets cold when you go cold on it, and yeah, all sorts of things. And so it was a pretty, and then of course you lose energy. So yeah, by the time I got home, I was just cold and tired, and so I just needed to put this jacket on. And plus, as I was telling everyone, it's cold here in Switzerland. It's probably like 4 degrees now, maybe even colder. And my chalet is not very warm. I don't really put the heat on too much, just because it's just not that well insulated. So sometimes, like in my own room, I'll like close it all up and put the heat on if it's really cold. I mean, there's enough heat to keep like the pipes from freezing and and things like that. But as this So Saith Doom, I love So Saith Doom. So easy. Let me just kill him quick enough to worry about any of these. Oh boy, he's blasting away with those things. His SP1, but it gives me lots of furies, which is nice. It also causes lots of damage, which is not nice. Oh, I love it, but I didn't have any furies, so it wasn't really worth attacking him too much. SP3 time. Let's bait out his SP2. Oh, this is when it keeps on happening. I keep on like going backwards like that and getting hit. Oh, so frustrating. Gotta stop doing it. Okay, take all those. SP3. Let's see. I think Kingpin's gonna be your first rank 4. Oh, that's awesome. Oh my god. He is so cool. That's a really cool rank 4, I must admit. It's cooler than my Vision. Yeah, lots of people like him. Oh, he died. Of course, he tried to fry me with his SP1 as he was dying. Yeah, I'm trying to think really who would be my next next rank 4. It's not gonna be Hercules. I'm just not that good with Hercules, as I discovered yesterday. I need to play Hercules a lot more to figure him out. Okay, well, here's this fight that often doesn't go well. Let's see how it goes today. Just got to get her to throw her SP1. That's the key, and hope for the best. Okay, good, doing some good damage. Okay, now come on, SP1, throw it. Oh no, and I got hit. Jeez. Oh, and I pushed her to an SP2. This is bad news. No, and I got hit on the SP2. Okay, I might die. Jeez. Oh, so bad. I've been having this real bad problem where it's like I go back right as they're going forward, or like a half second before they go forward. I don't know, it's sort of like a nervous like go back, and then obviously they like catch up with me. Well, hello Revive. And actually I have some of these in the overflow, these single champ ones, so we'll throw a couple of these in. I think I have been buying these anticipating disasters like this, and so let's throw 3 in and see how it goes. Hello Kasan Carillo. Welcome, my friend. Just watching me getting crushed by this tiger. Not so good. Okay, let's try this and let's see if we can do it without dying. God, that getting the hit was so bad. I've gotten both she and Yellow Jacket hit me. Okay, I got bunches of poison. Now I'm just going to crush her easily because... Let's see if this SP2 kills her. Good, okay, I did it. To see you were live while I was at school. Hey, Master Mold. You mean earlier today? Oh, it's so funny. I always get nervous when people watch me at school. We should be listening to your teacher. But your teacher, yeah, she's gonna be like, oh, or he will be like, who is this Enzo Eigen corrupting my class? Okay, Abomination versus Psylocke. Hopefully I can do some healing here. She puts on these power stings. It's like the once bitten, twice shy, or I can't remember what it's called. It's the one where every time you gain a bar power, you get a power sting. And so the nice thing about that is it is free willpower healing. Of course, if I'm dumb enough to throw my special, it's like free huge amounts of damage. Okay, come on. Throw your special one. There it is. She did not hit me though, so I can get my Fury. Okay, there's my Fury. Let's do 2 intercepts. The odds of me doing 2 intercepts are very low. Oh, there's 1 intercept. To do the Doom objectives. Come on. Oh no, I'm going to get a debuff on me. Because I'm going to have the Doom objective. Okay, there's the Power Sting. I'm just going to let her hit me. There it is. Perfect. So I've got a debuff on me, which actually is good because it gives me more healing. But, I don't know. I'm always neurotic. I always want to, like, do the Doom objectives. Okay, come on. Look at that healing. 40 a tick. Okay, nope, did not hit me. Okay, in we go again. Dead. We've done it. No, you're better. Thank you. And even better, you called me during history. Oh my god. Oh, I feel so guilty. I feel so guilty. What have we done? We've gotten TikTok. Hooray. And we have not gotten anything else. I'm so happy to have gotten my symbiote and my anti-venom. I just felt like I wasn't going to get it. And I did everything too. I don't know if it just took an extra day or I did another set of objectives just to make sure. I still don't understand how to get it. Oh, nice, JJ. I was just talking about that. Me too. I know. I was sure I did everything you needed to. And I hadn't gotten it, so I was getting really worried. It's funny how like dumb things in this game like that will like make you like worried. But what made me really worried was like, where is he? See, he has that funny stutter step. It's driving me crazy with my parries. Still getting the 4-hit combo in. Oh, missed him. Whoa, that unblockable special. That will be the death of you if you're not careful. Just 3-hit combos now. Okay, now I need her to throw her special. I'm about to get another failed Doom. 2 failed Doom. It was bad. Almost got killed. Okay, this SP3 should do it. How the heck are we supposed to rank the bloody symbiote up? I don't know. I haven't looked at him yet. I'm sure there's a way. Meta! My super best friend. Oh, man, Meta. What a great run. Oh, at first I was feeling so guilty. I was like, because I died in room 9 and we just had started. I was like, oh, if I made Meta wake up and we're going to just play for like 5 minutes. I was like, no. But man, in the morning, your senses are sharp. You are crushing it, my friend, crushing it. Man, oh, it was such a fun run, such a fun run. I really hope we get to play again, because then I'll be supporting you to the victory. I don't think we've seen Cambine Early Access Bundle. Ah, since you started, nice, man. Oh no, it's the beginning of the end. So, yeah, it's cold, Tendies. It's cold. It's not only is it cold, but I went for a big bike ride. I went for a 4-hour bike ride after I'd done my incursions with Meta. And it was 80 kilometers, which is about 50 U.S. miles. And I go over 4 like mountain passes on it. So I have like these 4 climbs. The first one's about 6 kilometers, about 4 miles. So it's about 4 miles, and then I have another one which is longer. Maybe I only go up 3 longer. But like has a 4 kilometer start, and then it has a 6 kilometer, and then it goes flat, and then goes up another 6 kilometers, pretty steep. And then I have another one coming back to my village, and when I got back, I mean, it was cold, and of course the wind hits me as I ride, and I'm sweating. And just by the time I got home, I'm so little energy, my body can't keep itself warm. So I got back, had a nice salad with an egg and some carrots in it, and then made myself a tuna steak, and then just was sitting in my nice chair playing my game, and then I was like, oh, it's time to stream, and then I quickly rushed upstairs to stream. Okay. Sometimes I block that just to get the weakness, but that block seems to do a lot of damage, so we will not block. Okay, I'm getting big 82 a tick, so time to get some healing. Oh man, it's not healing. Luckily it didn't do too much damage. It's funny, his SP1 doesn't seem to do that much damage. Whew. Are you vegan? No. My sister is, but I'm not. I try not to eat too much meat, to be honest. So today I had fish and salad, so I guess that means would mean I'm definitely not vegan. Yeah, I try not to eat meat all that much. Maybe once a week I have meat. I try to eat, sort of rotate, like have like fish, chicken, beef, like maybe a couple of days of just vegetarian when I'm not eating anything. Also had another filling done today. Yikes for your teeth. Oh man, I hate my mouth. Oh, you poor thing. Yeah, mouth stuff is no fun. I wish FaZe was in here to talk about that. If he would mention it every 5 minutes as it's so funny, man. Oh, maybe I'll become vegan just so I can become vegan. Because you look great. Oh, well, thank you, Master Mold. Thank you. I do exercise a lot. I am a bit of a exercise junkie. I love exercising. If I don't exercise at least a little each day, I'd say an hour exercise minimum. But I also try to get like huge days in. Like on my days off, I'll sometimes go for bike rides that are like 6 hours long, and so sometimes even longer, to be honest. Like I did a crazy ride the other day. It was huge. Okay, come on. And you got to throw your SP1 Venom. Not just charge at me like a crazy person. Okay, now I gotta get back to the poison so I can start doing all that extra damage because it's the bleed vulnerability lane. Okay. Oh, I did put on poison. I forgot. Oh well. I'm gonna heal up, but then lose because of willpower. Okay, let's get poisons on. Okay, tons of extra damage. And goodbye to you, Mr. Venom. I only eat chicken meat, no red. Oh, nice. Sci-Fi 676 or Robert Cowie. That's funny. Yeah, I used to always go to the gym. I go to the gym in the winter because right now it's still rideable outside, though. We had snow 2 days ago. Okay, Meta. Oh, man. Thank you for saying hi, and thank you for the amazing run. And have a great day of work, my friend. Hope to see you again soon. Let's see. Are you already happy with that one? For example, you could go to ASR. Let me try to think. Do you plan to change your alliance? Ah, I got you. No, I love ForLoki. To be honest, mates, so, I mean, I've always been in love with ForLoki. Like, when I first started playing the game, I'd watch Brian and be like, oh, isn't ForLoki, like, dreamy. I always thought about being in it. And I did join a Master Alliance in the first season as J11. And really fun. It's a very Italian-based league and centralized. I mean, to be honest, there was cheating in that alliance. I mean, there was account sharing it. I mean, to be sort of fair, account sharing was a big thing in the game that was sort of widely accepted. Even back then, I knew it was bad, though. I never ever shared my account. But then after season 3, a couple of our players went into ForLoki. I was like, ooh, maybe I could go over too. And so I sort of used them to give me a good reference. And yeah, I got into ForLoki, and I haven't looked back since. I've been there literally since season 4. And I love ForLoki. They're just so cool. I love the players, love the YouTubers, and just like Meta's saying, I just love the absolute, honest, totally legit playing. I mean, that's what I believe in so strongly in this game. Interesting enough, I have a lot of tolerance for people who, like KT1 for instance. I think he's great, even though he has sort of a checkered past. But I try to look and see the good of everyone, even when they've had difficulties in life. But Yeah, definitely. I don't understand cheating in this game. It just seems so dumb. It's just like, why would you let someone else play your account? I mean, the whole point of this game is to have fun. And I remember the days when I couldn't do Labyrinth of Legend. I remember like trying Labyrinth of Legends like 4 or 5 times. I'd go in there and see what would happen. Maybe I'd do 1 fight, 2 fight. I'm like, oh, this is ridiculous. It took me like 10 revives. I'm not ready yet. And I believe that with all content too. And so yeah, I think yeah, just trying content and knowing it's too hard for you. It's part of me misses the day when there was content I couldn't do just because it gave me something to strive for. But 4 a.m. Oh wow, Robert, that's early. A nice camel. So no outdoor riding. Yeah, it's a little early to be on your bike. My Corvus did good. Took me to Zone 8. Nice, Master Mold. Yeah, exactly. Just like Medicine. Legitimacy is the best. Someone explain how the summit site event is even remotely possible. So I think what you have to do, now that I'm finished Alliance Quest, is you have to do the objective, which gets you the anti-venom. And maybe, this is just me guessing, but I was sort of looking around. So there's these anti-venoms here. So I have to level up my anti-venom, or have to block hits using my anti-venom, and then you get one of those antibodies. And I noticed that when you go to this side quest, it says you need an antibody. It says 0 for 1 to enter. So I think you just have to get antibodies to do it. Oh man, yeah, totally meta. You're such a close friend to me too. I feel like in my virtual friends, which are probably more real than my real friends, like there. Yeah, I so enjoyed hanging out with you and playing this game with you and talking with you. And thank you for the compliment. And I have a feeling our paths will cross. If I'm ever in the New York City, New Jersey area, we definitely are going to hang out. So I really actually want to play D&D with you, to be honest. It's funny, you were like, oh, you should find some D&D players where you are. I have no idea. I have no idea if the Swiss play Dungeons and Dragons. There must be some who play, but I don't know. It's would be an interesting thing to see if I could figure out if there was anyone around me who played it. But yeah, but I'd most like to play with you. Thank you, Robert. I know I enjoy having a fun, happy videos. See, I got LinkedIn badge for machine learning on my last attempt. Oh, that's awesome, my friend. Awesome. Machine learning. Oh, man. Sounds like you're building the Terminator, my friend. Great. Judgment Day caused by Axe Patel in his attempt to get LinkedIn. What did he make you do? Program a cyborg to take over the world? Yeah, I usually don't like running the same with the two classes, but it's worth it when you get a cool synergy. Especially since Corvus and Proxima are made for each other. Okay, let's just get, what do we got? 83,000. Just got to get up to 2 million. This arena always feels like it takes long, but maybe having the arena and the war in between will make it go a little quicker. Am I the only one that tries paths from left to right? I try to think. I actually have do I go left to right? Well, I either decide to go clockwise. Generally, I'm clockwise. No, what is that? That is anti-clockwise. I can't decide which way I go. Maybe I go either one of them. Ooh, an Enzo bot. Oh my god. That'll be just like Doom. And Doom has these Doom bots. Mine's will be programmed to be happy to you, though. An Enzo bot would be amazing. It's crazy. It's so cold in here, and there's some bug flying around here. Probably was like hibernating my walls, and now that it senses that I'm the only warm thing left in my chalet, it's trying to like come to me and like hide in me. Hey, Dexter boss. Myself, I'm doing well. A little cold, but having a great day. Yeah, worked half the day, then came home, played incursions with Meta, and then went for a nice bike ride. Correct term is counterclockwise. Ooh, what did I say? Did I say counterclockwise? Did I say anti-clockwise? How would I say such a foolish thing? Man, my battle chips are getting up there. Almost at 2 million. I'm just sort of collecting them. Almost at 1.53 million. Almost at 1.6 million to get my 6-star Unstoppable Colossus. So it's going to be a happy day when I get that. Because so much fun to have them. Okay, this is my Fantastic 3. Almost as good as a Fantastic 4. Now the game is stuck. Ooh, we'll go with Captain America. Thank you, Dexter. My friend, she knitted it for me, so I'm always really excited to wear it. Well, actually, this looks like a good arrangement. We have big and big, man against man, and woman against woman. I just had that what you call it, that compulsion to try to find interesting reasons to have people mapped up. Will Arena Chits be stand? I hope so, JJ, because if we can get all sorts of cool things from, including units and gold, which I don't need. Yikes. Yikes. I just got pounded. Where's... Oh, my protection activated. Yeah, thing. He got a lot of playing today. He's still, like, fresh off my arena. I mean, my incursions. I'm saving battle chips too. Made it past 1 million. Goal is 3 million. Nice. Is that all for Cyber Monday? Because I know you save up for it, I believe, Robert. And, yeah, I don't know what I'm saving up for. Last year what I did was I took 1 million battle chips at the end of the gifting event, opened them up, and I used that in units to gift DJ Didby just because he'd done so much work for my channel. So yeah, I'll probably try to do something like that, something interesting for someone. And it's so nice. Actually, I got a lot. I want to live in a chalet. My house is a box. Yeah, I mean, my chalet is basically a box. So it was built in 1806 in this village, and it was originally built as a refuge for animals. And so the top floor I'm at now was like the I don't even know if it had a kitchen, a cuisine down in the bottom. I don't think it did. I think this is upstairs where you lived. Like basically the shepherds lived with and the animals were down in the first floor. And then somewhere along the line, the animals left, and someone bought it and made it into a chalet, into a house. I mean, chalets is what we call a house here, and they can be of any size, just different from apartment, where of course you have many things. And then yeah, it's been renovated like I think 30 times before I finally possessed it. And so I would not be surprised if there's like one stone that was originally here from the 1806 down in the foundation, and everything else has been changed. So, but it's small, it's cute, it's nice, and it's perfect. It's like so I have my office here. I have one chambre, one bedroom, bathroom with just actually shower, and then I have another smaller chambre right next to my office, which is the same size as this room. It's like a guest bedroom, and then I have a salle de bain, a place where the bathtub is. And downstairs I have one, modest-sized salon, what you'd call a living room in the States. And then I have a salle de manger, a little dining room with a nice table, and then a modest kitchen. And so, I mean, compared to a house in the United States, like my parents' house is probably like 3 times or 4 times the size of this, and they just live in sort of a normal United States house, or my mom does. And so yeah, I mean, everything's modest in Switzerland and small. Just need to put anti-venom on your team. Oh man, you must be doing some type of quest that requires him. Let's see, it's gonna be hard not using my Ragnarok Hulk for a bit. Oh no, why can't you use him? Let's see. My wife and I went to walk apps and stayed at chalets when we retire. 10 to 15 years away. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's. I mean, what can I say? My place is beautiful. I love living here. But it's for Swiss prices, it's modest, but still for American prices. So, like a place like this costs 750,000 Swiss francs, which is, it's about 10% more, so probably 800,000 US dollars. I feel like for 800,000 US dollars, I can buy, like a 30-bedroom house in the United States. The prices for even modest, and this is actually, believe it or not, one of the cheaper chalets you can buy. Like, I would say most chalet prices start at least 1 million francs. It's very, very typical. So yeah, it's pretty crazy how much things cost you. I mean, Switzerland's an incredibly expensive country. well, I mean, it's maybe the most expensive country in the world to live in, and so yeah, it's not cheap. um, let's see. So excited to grind for a Mega. Ooh, that's awesome, Robert. Yeah, Mega's great. Hey, Cabby, cheese Frenzo, cheese to you, my friend. What do you think of the side quest? I haven't even done it. I think it's too hard for a side quest. I always like hard side quests, but I'm just at the point in the game where I like hard content, and again, I'm also at the point in the game where, like, if something costs me a couple of revives, like I have revives expiring now, so it wouldn't be so bad. I miss those videos where you used to do in your kitchen table. Oh yeah, it's true. I know. I just, the problem was I do that on my iPad and my iPhone at the same time. I'd make two videos and I had to merge them together on my iPad. It wasn't that hard. It just took a little longer. And so now I've just been making everything in my office on OBS, which is just so much easier and quicker. But yeah, those were pretty fun to make those. Not just Switzerland, houses in Europe are generally smaller. Yeah, absolutely, Zofanier. Yeah, exactly. No. There's a huge difference between houses in Europe and houses in the States. Yeah, I'm sure everything is modest in Croatia too. Is the next 5-star feature going to have anti-venom and null too? Whew, I haven't even thought about the next 5-star feature, to be honest, Jesper. You can take a look at it and see and think. This month. Oh, is he the champion this month? Ah, it's so awesome. Go get him, Robert. He's super cool. Let's see. It should be fun and rewarding. I'd say a little both, Grinfield. I mean, there's different levels. I mean, I want the hardest level to be hard. I mean, because if not, it's too easy. And like Modak's lab was perfect. I love Modak's lab. It was random and cool and fun, and it wasn't that long. Like I don't like them to be long, but I do like them to be difficult. Like 3 sort of hard fights is, I think, awesome. But of course, yeah, everyone has a different opinion on them, and yours opinion is just as good, if not more right than mine. It's just it's just how I feel. Oh man, look who's coming here. Let's see. Houses prices are up in a ton in the USA. Ah, okay. Depending on where you live, somewhat, but my house has doubled. Wow. Well, I know. It's yeah, of course. I know there's some places like obviously New York City. I don't know if 800,000 gets you much. And so they have like Swiss prices in New York City, but yeah, my mom and sisters live in this, well, actually, so my mom and my sister lives in, and one sister lives in the state of Virginia, and they both have really nice houses, and they didn't cost anything like this. And my sister lives in DC, and she's a condominium, which is nice, an apartment. But it also, I mean, I think the 3 of their places put together still doesn't equal what my place has cost. But it's great to see you, Buddy Lee, and I did send off your t-shirt today with 2 little extra things in it, which hopefully will get to you soon. I'm curious. I feel like it usually takes about a week for mail to get from Switzerland to the US. But yeah, you soon will be able to wear your Forlooking Incursions Champion t-shirt. But you have some competition. I think we knocked you out of like 3rd place today, Meta and I, with our amazing ability, mostly Meta. so yeah, if you want to try to get your 2nd shirt, you have to put up a big score with whoever you get. Hopefully you get someone good. We were thinking it's pretty interesting because let's say you're matched with someone like Bryn or Cilium who's ahead of you. I mean, so there's like no way you can win, which is, I don't know. I was trying to think of maybe a good way to manage the last round because I was thinking, well, Meta suggested this, like maybe have like 1 and 10, 2 and 9, like sort of match the top 10 together, or that way the because if like 1 and 2 match, I mean a 2 will lose, and I don't know. I'm not worried about people's motivation. Everyone is so cool. I know everyone would be psyched to try to help the other person win if they could. But yeah, it's going to be interesting just because, I mean, it's just like the Sabotage tournament. Obviously, if you get knocked out in the first round, you know you're not going to win. But then you also don't have to play either. So yeah, I don't know. It's like one of the unintended, like, unintended, not consequences, but unintended, like issues I had not thought about in this type of tournament. But I really like this tournament because everyone gets to play all 3 weeks. It seems like everyone's really motivated to play and really enjoying it too, which I love, and having a good time. And so yeah, I keep hoping I can come up with good, fun tournament variations that are just fun to do. And the tournament style, I don't like that some people like are finished after 1 week, and so Enzo, I took. Oh, nice, Red Hulk. He's awesome. Congratulations, my friend. He's super, super, super cool. That's great. I like how you made your bed. Yeah, just like the Kitty Gang video. Every now and then I just like get these like ideas. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna make a silly video, and I make it, and it's fun. And so yeah, I wouldn't mind. I need to think of some more videos. To be honest, I haven't had much time between work, exercise, a little bit of socializing, and playing this game, and just doing the streams. I feel like that's about all the time I have. I mean, sometimes I wish I was like a professional YouTuber. I just feel like I would really be so creative and think about what I'd make, but I just not going to be able. Let's see. Next 5 featured is Herc, Chavez, 2099, Penny, Kitty, and Nimrod. Ooh, okay, there it is. So no anti-venom. Sorry for 7.3. Yes. I love Act 7s. How does Moon Knight's phase thingy work? So there's 4 phases of the moon, and they just correspond exactly to times of day. I'm not sure if it's fixed, like if from like 8 to 12 is always the same phase for all eternity, and each phase has like a different power. So what do we have? 24 hours. So if you divide that by 4, so every 6 hours, so it'd be like 8 to 14 would be one phase, and each phase gives you certain things, and it shows this little icon like there's full moon, there's like half moon, there's maybe the other half moon, and then there's no moon. And so I think that's right. Maybe there's only 3 phases, but there's a red goblin boss that has masochism, and he inflicts armor when he throws a special, so he can't use ghosts. He can only bring 2 champs. Ooh, that sounds so much fun. Maybe I might go play it now, Grinfield. Let me see if I can finish this. This might take all my time just doing the arena, but if not, I'll play him tomorrow, and we'll see what we can use against him. Let's see. Woohoo! I know, Buddy Lee. I know. I can't wait to see you wearing it. It's gonna be so much fun. Went to Zurich, had a normal lunch at Subway. 4 times more than what I pay in Frankfurt. Yeah, I know. It's funny, Sergey, because we had the first Dunkin' Donuts, I think. I don't go to Zurich too much, and so I go to Geneva much more. And so I was in Geneva, when was it? This summer. And I was in the airport, and they had a Dunkin' Donuts. And of course, being an American, I'm like, Dunkin' Donuts. For 2 donuts, I paid $8, which I think is like, 10 times more than you'd pay. 2 donuts in the United States, I think you might pay like $1. Actually, I don't know, but it felt so expensive. But yeah, there's a few Subways around. There's one in Martigny, I think is the closest Subway to me. And I, every now and then, once when I finished a hard bike ride at Martigny, I grabbed the Subway. It was pretty good. Can you make part 2 of your bed? Maybe. You have to delay his week 3 date for when the shirt arrives. That's true. I know. That'd be a great time to wear it. That would definitely intimidate the opposition when they see you sporting your champion shirt. Do you have a 6-star white Thanos? I don't have the white Thanos. I have the purple Thanos. I don't have what is that one called? The nameless Thanos. I do believe I have him as a 6-star. Unawakened. You're making one of those rarely played modes so fun. Oh, thank you. Which one is that? Like the arena? Well, yeah. I mean, the arena is great for being a streamer because I don't have to concentrate and I can talk and have fun. And, ooh, I didn't mean to take him, but I will. So I never have in the same class. I didn't want to mix him with not Buddy Lee. I was reading that comment with Professor X. Let's see. You need a cooking channel. I'm not a good cook. Jay, amazing cook. She will go outside and just gather weeds and things. And she's like, okay, dinner's ready. I'm like, what is this? It'll be delicious. She makes this dandelion salad. Oh, it drives me crazy. It's so good. She loves collecting mushrooms too. There's a video on us mushroom hunting. Actually, she gave me a bunch of mushrooms, but she said she will kill me if I don't eat soon. So I better eat them soon. Yeah, it's interesting, Farhat. People were that's one comment saying that. Maybe it was your comment saying that Professor X should be in the top 20. like there's a bunch of different champions I could have taken out instead of Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer was a really interesting choice. Like if you look at people's rosters, I mean, you find him all the time. I know it's just because of prestige, but to me that makes him a top 20 champ. And like people really want to pull him again for prestige. I mean, I know it's sort of a funny thing, but yeah, I think in many ways he's a top 20 champ. It just depends on how to find it. I still want to do either a 21 through 40 list, which I'm sure Professor X would be there because I think that's a little more interesting, or champs that I really like to play, like my 10 favorite champions to play. Professor X would be one of them, like Professor X, I-Bomb, Black Widow, Diablo, Emma. Trying to think. I definitely like champs that are a little bit different or have really good regen. Is it cold there? Yes, it's very cold. It's probably like 3 degrees right now. And as I said a couple of times, I took a bike ride, and so I'm just so cold from a ride. I biked for 4 hours this afternoon. It was cold and windy. And of course, I got sweaty and used a lot of energy. And by the time I got back, I was just freezing cold. And it is cold too. And so, yep. And I just don't like to, as I say, put on the heat too much in my chalet because it's so uninsulated. I mean, I just have basically thick wooden walls. I don't really have any insulation in them. And my windows, they're okay. I mean, it was built a long time ago, so it's not greatly insulated. So I generally keep the heat low, just enough to keep things from freezing, but I'd rather just put on this nice comfortable jacket and wear this hat than use a lot of energy to try to heat it. It's the only thing I wish I had in this place. I wish I had a fireplace. That's so nice. Oh, nice, going to Belgium. Oh yeah, great cycling in Belgium. Oh, enjoy yourself, my friend. The only time I've been to Belgium was once in Brussels. Was not impressed. I was like, I gotta get out of here. So I went there for business, and actually this was back in my racing days. This was before I played MCOC, so I bought my racing bike with me. And I was like, oh yeah, there's a race there too. I mean, the Belgians are huge into bike racing, huge. And so I was all set to do a bike race, but then I got really, really sick, and I don't get sick too often, but I was like sick. I was like, oh, I can't race. And I can't remember what my plan was. It was something where I had a plane ticket to Belgium, and then maybe I had another plane ticket. Maybe it was a couple of days. Oh no, it's a couple of days later after the race. That's right. So I was supposed to stay in Belgium for a week, and so I worked for 2 days, and then I was gonna go to the race, and then come back, or maybe that's too long. Maybe it was 5 days. Maybe I was working for 2 or 3 days, and then was go race that weekend and go back on like Monday or Tuesday back here to Switzerland. But I got super sick. This was like on Thursday or Friday, so I finished work. I was just sick. I was like, oh, I don't want to have to like wait the whole weekend and just be sick here in Belgium and fly home. It was too painful to change my ticket on my plane. It was going to cost so much. And then I found a really cheap train ticket. I was like, great. And it took me right back to Switzerland. But what I got on, so you could take the TGV, which is like the super fast train, but I was like, oh, it goes from like Brussels to Paris and then to Switzerland. But this train, literally, I could just get on it and it would take me right to Switzerland. And I was so sick, I just didn't want to mess with anything. I just wanted to get on a train and I have to get off and on. Plus I had my giant bike with me, which is just, it's hard to travel with a bike. It's just this big giant thing, and I had a big bike case for it. And so it'd be like, this is great. I can just get on the train once, put my bike there, and not to like fight with other people on my bike. And so I get on this train, and it's like the slowest train. It's like a local train, and it takes me all the way through Belgium. Then I'm basically right in France on the border of Germany and France for, it probably took like 30 hours. This train was so slow, but I never had to change. I always was on the same train, just slowly made my way down the like entire countries until I ended up in Switzerland. And I just felt like, I don't know, for some reason I just felt like on like some strange movie. I just was seeing so much of the local town, and here I am, like, this like businessman on this like incredibly local train, and just on it for so long. I was just on it for so many hours. I don't think it was 30 hours. I think it was I feel like I left at like 9 in the morning and got there at like 2100. So I think it's like a 12-hour train ride. But it was great. I just sat there and was like, just didn't have to move much or at all, and just could like just basically do nothing, which was fine because I was feeling so ill. And yeah, that's my experience in Belgium, was getting sick and then getting on the like slowest train to escape back to my lovely Switzerland. And so let's see. It encourages not many people are playing it, but many people enjoying it. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, okay, now I see what you're talking about, Dexbros. Thank you. Yeah, I hope so. I hope people enjoy just hearing about it and thinking about it. And yeah, I've been trying to, get as many people as I can to join too who are interested in it. I think I don't really know what the requirements should be to join it, to join the tournament. I would say probably like at least 11K prestige and like Thronebreaker, I would say. Some people are amazingly good who aren't that high a level or that much prestige, but of course also you don't want people who are like way overmatched. Like if you don't have a lot of 6-stars, like if you have like 1 6-star, you'd be sort of out of the league, as far as out of your league as far as how you were doing. And so, not as cold as Norway. No, you definitely beat us. Norway is much colder. To be honest, it's not. Switzerland is actually pretty mild for such a wintry climate. Let's see. Surfer, you be next R3. Ah, nice, buddy. Oh, man. I'm already excited for the Surfer videos put out by Buddy Lee. He's a pretty cool champion, I think. I like the way he does all that extra damage based on how many buffs he has. And so, if you get him with the Odin synergy, yeah, he does a lot of crazy extra damage with that little the little burst of extra damage he does with each buff. It's pretty cool. He missed. Take that. I love Professor X. Why I have warm clothes? Because I'm cold. I went for a big bike ride, and it was cold, and I got home. It's cold, and I lost a lot of energy, so I just felt cold after my ride. I'm warming up quick though. Brussels is a big city with too many people. Yes, agreed. I don't like cities at all, and so it was way too much. It would have been fine. Actually, I was hanging out with my colleague there, and he wanted to go see the city, so I sort of tagged along with him. And it was fun. I had a beer there. I'm not really an alcohol drinker at all, but he's like, you have to try this beer, and he knew I wasn't an alcohol drinker. And the beer was what was it? It was like a cherry beer. It was so cool, I must admit. Haha, try to evade. You can't, because my skateboard does not let you evade. Using my surfer to rank 2 is just as cool. Yeah, he's actually a cool champion. I do enjoy playing with him also. With these clothes of yours, I would have already died by the heat rot. Oh, man. Yeah, I guess, I don't know where you live, but I know the United States right now is super, super hot. That's what my mom and sisters keep on telling me. They're like, it's 1,000,000 degrees here. I'm like, come to Switzerland. I'm always telling everyone to come to Switzerland. My mom hasn't been here for a while. My dad was just here, which was great. And he lived in Chile, but actually he's just moved back to the United States. Both my younger sisters have been here. They come the least. Oh, actually, I have one younger, one older sister. My younger sister is here about 3 or 4 years ago. She has a husband and a child, so it's a little harder for her to come over. It's like a huge expedition. My older sister, it has been about 7 or 8 years since she's been over here, and so have to get him over here. Of course, COVID has made everything impossible the last basically 2.5 years, I feel like. Try Odin. Nice, Robert. Yeah, it's pretty cool. He does an impressive amount of damage with those buffs. I prefer you to come to Germany. For me, it's the best country to love and the best social country, in my opinion. And the weather's kind of decent. Ja, aber du hast nicht die Berge, das wir haben. Yeah, I love the Bergs. The Bergen, that's mountains. Switzerland has such incredible mountains. That's the best part about it. I'm in Germany a little bit, not too much though, I must say. So the state I was born in the United States is a state called West Virginia. It's a small state, more on the east side, but it doesn't touch the Atlantic Ocean. And everyone there refused to leave. So we have communes here, but they call them counties. It's like a little region of government, which is pretty small, and maybe a state would have 50 of these counties. Just all of our cantons probably have about 50 of the communes. And I remember many people in my county in West Virginia like they just were like, we're never leaving this county. I mean, literally is like, I don't know, maybe, oh, isn't she unblockable? What happened? She didn't block. Now he's squirreled up, turtled up, I should say. And so I sort of bring that mentality to Switzerland. I just do not like leaving this country. I mean, Switzerland is about as big as an American state, and so yeah, I try not to leave here. I mean, everything I love is here: big mountains, skiing, snow, beautiful roads, biking, and yeah, I don't know. I feel like every other place I go in the world, I'm always like, get me back to Switzerland. It's like, I just like it so much here. Too many people. Vienna was so much better. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Vienna is one of those places I'd like to go just because I've heard so much about it. I've been in the Wien airport, but that's it. I've never actually been in, like, spent any time in Vienna. When I was racing there, I went to Klagenfurt though, which was great. Klagenfurt was amazing. It was what is Klagenfurt? How can I describe it? It's a city in the southern part of Österreich, of Austria. Just like, I don't know, just like a normal city, but has a beautiful lake there, really beautiful lake, and had a great Ironman course, which I loved. One of the fastest ones, so just was flying on it. Yeah, Milan, I've passed through Milan several times just when I've taken trains. So the train from Switzerland to Italy, you always go through Milan. So I've been in the train station, at least 10 times, but that's about as much as I've seen of Milano. Yeah, it's like another place where I feel like one day I should actually spend 3 or 4 days. Even though I don't like cities, I do like going to them just to see them, and it's actually something I like doing with my father. Like my father, he's gotten so old, there's not much I can do with him, to be honest. I mean, he's 81 now, but he loves to travel, and so whenever he comes to visit me in Switzerland, usually we go traveling. So last time he was here, we went to Rome and Florence. Oops, my game just quit. I'm not quit, just lost connection. And that was super fun. And then we went to Jerusalem the year before, and then we had gone to what had we gone to before that? Actually, I met him in Mexico in Los Cabos before that, and so yeah, he just that's what he likes to do. He just likes to go and visit places, and is great. And so I don't like to travel, but I like to do things with my dad. It's perfect. So it's fun because I get to cool. And then we went to London, and so I like to do things like that with him. So when he comes to visit me, we go and then traveling's fun for me because he likes to go see these sites and plan everything, and I do too. And yeah, then it's really fun. So that's the time I enjoy traveling. And I would like to see places like Milan and Wien. Actually, maybe we'll take the train to Wien. That's a good idea. Next time he's here, I'm going to Wien. Because there's this cool train called the Jet train that leaves from Zurich and goes right to Vienna. It's like an overnight train, maybe. It looks really fun, and I love taking trains, so we'll do that. Live, sorry. Oh, no worries. I'm from Germany. Yeah, ich habe das, what is understood? Ich habe das verstanden, wenn du mir gesagt hat, dass ich auf Deutschland kommen soll. Boy, the German verbs drive me crazy because you always have to put the verb at the end a lot of times with certain things. And so I once saw a famous German comedian who he would making fun of German language and English because sometimes the verbs go at the very end of the sentence. Like you would say, and I was doing this, this, and this, and this, and then he'd put some verb in that just didn't make any sense. But the fact that you'd say all these descriptors, and then you didn't know what was happening, and then the verb would come. It was funny, but I cannot do it justice, as you can tell by this story. Ich habe das gewusst. Nein, ich habe das verstanden. Yeah, probably that. How good is Negative Unawakened? Got him from... Ooh, me too, Ryan Vilheid. So Axe Patel would tell you he is great. The thing about his Awaken ability is I don't think it gives him too much except for some interesting utility. And one piece I really like, and that is that he regens when he's degenning. He gets the regen from the degen. And I love that. And so I don't think he needs it at all offensively. I think it gives him very little extra. But I think it has a really nice, really nice piece of utility, which doesn't help too much because you just don't fight too many degen. Though degen's getting more and more popular in the game, so I'd say he's perfectly fine to do it. Oh, Robert, 10.8 prestige. Maybe next year. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, for me, it's just a judgment for people. Like if you think you have a good enough roster to play with, in-game tier 1 players, or you think you're good enough. We had a couple of people who sort of joined who I had no idea how good they were, and yeah, some of them are super surprising. Like there's this guy who ran with I can't remember with was it Co-op? Was it Boza? Or maybe he ran with Buddy Lee, but he's a great player. He's crushing it, and he was more or less unknown. He just asked if he could join it, and so have a good night. Okay, Robert. Right, done. Good man. Okay, have a good night. Hope to see you again. Grüß Gott. Dankeschön, Will. Du bist von dem Süddeutsch. So, sie sagen Grüß Gott, weil in der Nord sie Guten Tag sagen. Is that all there is? Is there Grüß Gott? Because I lived near Freiburg, in a small town called Wadkirch for a while when I was a teenager, and we always said Grüß Gott, which I loved. But we say Grüezi, of course, in Swiss German, so it's even more different. But I think Grüß Gott and Guten Tag are the only two greetings. I mean, hello. We always used to say hello. Hello. Wien is expensive. Oh no. Literally ordered Kartoffelsalat. Kartoffelsalat. Gefällt mir sehr. And 3 pieces of bread. Oh mein Güte. For 35 euro, that's too much. Too much. Yep, it sounds like a lot. That's why I never eat at restaurants. Restaurants are just so expensive. You can just go to the little market and get, that. You could get a Kartoffelsalat and 3 pieces of bread for 8 euros. And that's expensive. Spent a semester in Austria. I didn't realize Austria goes with the Grüß Gott. Yeah, Austrian German was pretty easy for me. Austrian German's easy for me. German's easy for me. Schweizerdeutsch, Swiss German, oh my god. I really struggle with that. I mean, not growing up with Schweizerdeutsch and just learning the High German, the Hochdeutsch. It's been a bit of a disaster trying to speak, but I somehow feel like I understand it a little better than like Germans who come here, can't feel like they always say we can't understand a word any Swiss people say because the Schweizerdeutsch is such a strong dialect. But I think just because I'm a little more used to it, and since I also speak French, there's a lot of French influence in it. But yeah, there's definitely some strange words. Hochdeutsch, exactly. It's what the Incredible Hulk speaks. It's really cool. Axe, you'd love it. You would love it. Getting near the end, let's try to use some fun champions here as we get towards the bottom. Almost at 2 mil. It'll be perfect. I'm going to be right at the end of my stream. Then we'll do some side quests tomorrow. Hopefully I can jump into war. We'll go see that in a second. Nothing strikes me as great matches. Oh, we will do this. Yep, don't want to get the class disadvantage. But that's awesome you spent time in Austria. Yeah, I've not spent much time. I mean, aside from doing that race in Klagenfurt, and then I once went and skied in is it St. John's, which is a huge ski area, really huge, in Ischgl, which actually borders Switzerland. That's really the only time I spent in Austria. Again, I don't like to leave Switzerland too much. Why leave Switzerland when you can stay here? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool, Austria, I would say. But what little I've been in, and for the little time I spent there, it's not so bad. The favorite was when I drove back. So I was with my parents. I was with my mom and Dad. We went from here down to Venice, which is very direct from where I live in Switzerland. And then we, where did we go there? After that, we went up to Slovenia, and then Slovenia led up into Klagenfurt, and then we came back, and so I drove all the way across. There's like a really famous, I can't remember, I always want to call them the Glockenspiel Mountains, the Glockenspiel Bergen. They're pretty cool. They're just beautiful drive. It was so beautiful. New dates tomorrow? Yes, yes. Oh, is it 3 people still need to run? Was it that many? I thought it was at least. I know it was at least one. Yep. I guess I could technically wait until. Oh, maybe I'll make the. I guess it doesn't matter. I can make the new dates as soon as possible. If people still need to run, they still need to run. Enjoy, you too, my friend. Take care. If you're, assume it means you're leaving Farrat. Oh, so close. 1 point. I just don't like getting to like 1.99 million. Seems like it always happens. I like either just making it by a lot, but it seems like this arena always puts me at the like worst place. Hey, Adrian Grant, it is the second time. I know, a surprise stream. Okay, let's use some fun champions here. Camilla Khan, we don't use her enough. Scarlet, well, I'll use my one OG team. We'll do that last. Oh, I didn't, I always used, oh no, we'll use Hyperion. Spider-Gwen, don't play her enough. Another woman. Who else? And magic. You can do magic. Some song from my early days. You can do everything. Abraham means brother. Ah, it's another word for brother. I got you. That's what I figured. Yeah, that's the only problem with being 50 years old for us is I'm not up on the hip young people's talk like I once was when I was young. Okay, class advantage and no medal. No medal. What would you say in German? Brew for Bruder? I feel like that's what you should say, but they probably don't. They probably say bro too, like everyone else does. Hello, brew. I think that'd be much better. You said start that trend for Rat. Brew for brother. It'd be so much cooler. Or maybe they do say it. If they do, then they've taken my trend. They've taken my idea. Yeah, magic. Love magic. Remember, so when the Cavalier crystals first came out, was it Cavalier or Grandmaster crystals? The first time you could get 5-star from a crystal. I was like, I'm going to go buy a crystal until I get a 5-star. And I duped my magic. I was so happy. She is a great dupe and a great champion. Camilla Khan. She was so fun to play in that one event. What was it? You had to defeat the champion with her. Had such an epic battle with the champion. And I literally at the last second managed to pull it off. He was about to kill me and it all worked. Ooh, just got Archangel. He's amazing. He's worth a awakening gem and he's incredibly good. But he needs to be awakened gem. If he's not awakened, he's a very average sort of like bleed poison champ. I mean, it doesn't do much. 1.98, it's a little close. This is not 1.99. Bra and bro are both used in South Africa. Aha, that's awesome. Is that because of the Afrikaans? Okay, we're going OG here. We're going Wolverine. Not Hyperion. Ooh, and where is Hyperion? He's vanished. And Hyperion. Wolverine, Scarlet Witch, and Hyperion. Actually, Hyperion's not quite OG enough, but he's fun to play with. Yo, Enzo! Hello, Florian J. Fortunately, you've gotten sort of to the end of my stream, but welcome anyway. You can hang out with me for a few minutes while I finish up whatever this is. Alliance Quest? No, my arena. Just trying to get the tier 4 basic. Still so worth it. These 2 tier 4 basic. And it doesn't hurt that arena event is on too. Let's flame brawl him. Not flame brawl. Let's hit him with my bad breath of Hyperion. Worst breath in the game, I hear. Oh, I would love to get a 6-star Hyperion. Part of me is like, oh, I should have gone crazy on the crystals for him. But the other part of me is like, maybe not. A lot of work today? Oh no, my friend. Just like lots of work. I'm really excited to get a bunch more crystals because there's like 95 days left in the featured crystal, and every 2 weeks I will buy one, and if I can get an extra 15k shards here and there, I will buy them too. And so I bet I have at least 10 more to open between now and the time it expires. You're nuts. Oh, I do love him, Mr. WTF. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I mean, I would have had to spend a lot to get him in crystals. And I don't know. It's just like one of those things where just wasn't motivated to do it. The problem is that even if you open up 100 crystals, it's still only about 60% chance to get them. And yeah, I don't know. Probably would have been worth it, but I still had a choice to make between him, Stark Spider-Man, and Medusa. I went with Stark Spider-Man. He was my original like rank 5 champion, so I just have a lot of love for him. But you might have been right. And I didn't realize that Hyperion is coming out. Would have loved to grind it for Hyperion, to be honest, but again, it was just couldn't do it with all my work. Okay, we've done it. We've gotten our tier 5 basic. Hey, Master Mold, you're back, but I'm about to leave. Let's just check my war situation. Am I clear for takeoff? The answer is no. Okay, hopefully Liza's gonna play soon. She's usually at work, and so usually doesn't play. She usually gets home from work within the next 30 minutes. Medusa Unawakened deserve R3. Her Awaken ability is a much more defensive ability and save you ability. Like, it's great. I love Sig 200 Medusa because like, she just, when you mess up, she auto blocks, which is incredible and so much fun. But, you know, if you're a good enough player, you're not going to get hit, so you're probably all right. I mean, she's great offensive R3. She really needs her Awaken ability and high Sig for defense. I don't know. I think I'd really want her Awaken, to be honest. The answer is yes. It doesn't really affect her that much, but she's pretty cool with her Awaken ability. And you get those Furies too, I think. Is that true? Or if it is, then yes, she definitely want her Awaken. Just rank 5, Human Torch. Yeah, in the right fights. I mean, he's definitely very sort of fight specific. I assume HG is Human Torch, but and you really have to sort of get his what do you call it? His smolders up, which means fighting mystics or energy dealing champions. But yeah, you can do a lot of damage. I mean, the only time I soloed fights in the Abyss of Legends with a 5-star rank 5 Human Torch. Oh, no worries. Medusa's a beast. She is good. Okay, I don't have the Crystal de Jour anymore just because I've stopped buying them. But let's see. I must have some crystal lying around here. 2 Grandmaster. Let's open these up. Come on, 5-star. I always get 3 stars out of these. I know I have at least 1 Cavalier hidden away. Let's see. What do we have interesting to open? 40 of these, 25 of these, 20 of these. Ooh, we've got a lot of max Sig crystals. Oh, I got my What If crystals. I totally forgot about these. I mean, for $10 US, so fun to open them. Let's make a little video out of it just in case I get a good opening. I'll post it. Your opinion on music? Do you know any rapper from Germany? There's one I've been listening to called, was it MCOC? I think he's actually Albanian, but he raps in German. I really like him. Well, okay, I'm gonna say I like some of the songs I feel are really terrible, but there are a few I really, really like. I think it's MOZZ, like IK Mozak, I think. Little Enzo's a good rapper. I hear he's the best. Okay, MCOC, there it is. There it is. You mean him, Genau. Okay, prepare yourself for a video. Hello everyone, this is Enzo. I get in the Alliance for Loki. And we have 4 of these Nexus crystals to open. So let's get a 6-star Stark Spider-Man, and that would be huge. These things are fun. I like them that they come out. I mean, for $5 US or 10 4 Nexuses. Okay, 5-star, totally fine. That's extra 6-star shards. So not bad. Confirming next. Come on, 6-star, 6-star, 6-star. Ooh, another 5-star. Okay, liking that. More 6-star shards. No, just 4 stars. Who to choose? We're going OG Black Widow because she's so cool. And last but not least, what 6-star will I get? Oh yeah! We got 6-star Jane Foster. Hooray! Oh no. Why? 660. Yeah, one day she's gonna get a buff though, and I'm gonna be so excited to have her at Sig 80. Great to get a 6-star. Wish it was someone a little more exciting, but yeah, it can't be. Can't complain about a 6-star. Super cool. 2 5-stars, not bad at all. It's probably 550 shards plus the 2 max, so it's like 1,000 shards, and so it's great. Back to crystals. Thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you again in another crystal opening. Bye-bye. Oh, okay, not bad. Cheapest SIGs you've ever bought? Exactly, I know. Heard about this up-and-coming Swiss rapper called Chizo. That's what I should call myself. Giddy gang, giddy gang, giddy gang, giddy gang, giddy gang. Ooh, what is this? Eternal Flame? How did I do? Oh, yeah. 31 to 60%. Am I still in incursions? This is the last thing I need to check before the end. Hey, DJ, what's going on, my friend? The happy smile. Oh, see, I'm still in incursions. Oh, I'm such a fool. Such a fool. I forget to exit these, and then my champions never go on cooldown. Leave party. Finally left party. I mean, on this there are 3 to 5 chance, and I only get 3 stars. You need the luck of Enzo, my friend. Which, I don't know how I get it. Must be the beanie. Okay, let's see if anyone else is streaming. And then it's time to go to sleep. Oh, what's going on in the YouTube world? Hey, Avner! Just open Crystal's check rating. Did you do it on stream? I don't know if I can open your account now because I'm just finishing. I know, Florian J. It's always the level up that gets killed. Oh, I like Skills is on. Is he playing MCOC? Encourages Meta was so much fun. So much fun. Oh, yeah. Let's go raid Ilac. Ilac's awesome. Love his channel. I think he's super, super cool. Für welche dieser Marke hast du in der letzten Zeit online Videobewertung gesehen? CSS Versicherung, Swisha Versicherung, Compare.ch, Santis Versicherung, or none of the above. I'm going to go with skip ad. It's a Swiss German ad. There's Ilac. Let's grab his channel. How's Corvus been? He's been amazing. I love him, love him, love him. It's only 5 p.m. You're only like crazy time for a nap, my friend. So there's Mr. Ilac Skills. There's the hashtag frENZONE. And there is the end of the stream. So, as I always say at the end of every stream, please, please, please stay safe, happy, and healthy. Same for your family, same for your friends. Hope to see everyone again in another frENZONE. There's a 50% chance I might not stream tomorrow. It is trying to socialize more, so Friday is socializing time, but probably will stream. But if I'm not here, don't panic. I'm just out trying to be friendly. But if not, I'll see you in a stream very soon. This is Enzo Eigen in the Alliance for Loki, wishing everyone a bon nuit, gute Nacht, and good evening. Bye-bye.